What's going on YouTube? It's Pelfrey and we're back with another video of the Red Sea Reefer 250. Go ahead and drop the Instagram plug at Pelfrey's Reef, PELPHREYSREEF, and check out the website at pelfrey.net. So the tank's been doing very well. I cannot complain at all about the tank. It's not necessarily on autopilot, but it's still doing great. Definitely no complaints from me whatsoever. And now that it's super simple, it's just super easy to take care of. A couple things. I met a while back a local guy that has amazing coral growth, and I'm gonna be lucky enough here in the coming weeks to pick up some frags from him. I've been dying to try out some SPS in the tank. I've had a ton of SPS, I've killed a ton of SPS, but I've always loved SPS corals. So I'm gonna pick up a couple different frags from him and try them out in the tank and kind of see how they go from there. Something else that I'm thinking about doing is getting some more rock and cycling it this winter. So that's something that we can check back on at a later date. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Chad and the frags that he's got for me, and I'll leave his Instagram link in the description below. He's on Instagram as well. He's got a beautiful shallow reef, and he's an old school reefer, does things the old school way, and I've not seen his tank personally, but I talk to him pretty often, and he is doing a phenomenal job with his coral, so I definitely want to try them out in my tank. I'll be the first to admit that I'm definitely not keeping up on testing water as much as I should. And if you remember from a previous video, my nitrate test kit expired, so I need to pick up another nitrate test kit. Here's a picture of a torch coral that's actually living, but I don't feel like it's thriving. Maybe it needs to move. It's been in that position for a while, but I know that I follow Reef Keeper and his Reefer 525XL, and the tentacles on his torch corals are crazy. Murphy with Murphy's Aquatics can grow, and just the torch corals that he has are amazing. I still am running the PP15 at the lowest setting with the 1K gyre pump, and it's working out great. I got no complaints whatsoever on these the pumps. I did pull the gyre out of the tank and soaked it in vinegar and water, scrubbed it with a brush, and then put it back in the tank. Did not take it apart, so I haven't ventured down the alley of taking the 1K apart yet and putting it back together. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but for the most part, as long as I stay on top of it, soak it in vinegar once in a while, throw it back in the tank, I think it'll be just fine. One of the last things to touch on here is if you look at the bottom right of the screen, or like the middle frame there is a hermit crab. And I bought 3 hermit crabs from Reef Cleaners a while back to take care of some bubble algae, and they demolished the bubble algae, just like reefcleaners.org states. I've never had a real issue with the hermit crabs eating any of the corals. So it's not to say that they won't. I've just not experienced that myself. They've been model citizens now. I think I only have 2 out of the 3 left, but they take care of what's left in the tank, and I tend to keep now a dirtier tank, so they're just doing just fine. And to be honest with you, they're quite interesting creatures to watch. I have a decent amount of real estate between the rock structure and my front glass, so anytime they're out in the open, the kids are going up to it and just watching it, because you never know what the hermit crabs are gonna do, whereas the fish are, for the most part, out and about, except for the dart fish. Anytime you go to the tank, that thing will absolutely dart into the rock structure. But the hermit crabs have been fun, and like I said, they've never, that I've seen, snipped or bit at any of the corals, nor has the coral beauty that you see there in the frame also. I'm trying to take a shorter video and share that with you all. And it just depends on what kind of projects I have going on. But as far as this video is concerned, that's gonna wrap it up for this. Appreciate you following along. Check out the social medias, and anytime your hermit crab flexes on you, flex back. Thanks for watching. Continue watching the Red Sea Reefer 250, and I'll catch you on the next one.